Ooh. That's interesting. It must be the van. See if I can get it in the backwards here. Odyssey Motorhomes. There's the number, hopefully you can read it. It's quite bright here. And it's a wealth of experience in there. Those three guys I know fairly well. Many years in the business, and they've created this van conversion. It's around about £66,000. This one is sold, and it's on a Vauxhall Movano. It basically is the same as a Fiat Ducato and Citroen Boxer. You know, and what they said was that it's somewhere between, well, it's mid-spec really. Let's face it. There seems to be plenty of things on it, but it can be upgraded. It's got Truma heating. There's your electric point. Movano. Yeah, so you don't see too many Vauxhalls, do you? Okay, nicely padded here. All padding in here. Fly screens. Yeah, all good. Oh, it's nice and bright in there. Well, it's quite a bright day, so hopefully the sun doesn't confuse it. Okay, this feels very nice. It's sort of a leather effect here with cloth trim. Quite bright in here, the nice bright upholstery. And it is fully lined in here all the way up. There's your smoke alarm. Yeah. Have a look under here. That goes all the way back. Really long space there. There's no locker there. And these obviously fold together. So this is a typical sort of layout. These sofas are pretty long. It's a good sized sofa there. Don't think there's any seats up the front, so that's why you get a really good lounge. I'll have a look at the cupboards in a minute. Just wanted to look here. Got rear view camera there, and coming down, that's where your table goes. Electric. Moving round, there's outside barbecue point. So the sort of windows they've got here. Quite nice flush fitting. Yeah. Electric step. LPG in there. Got a 6 kilogram bottle there. Nice feel to the cupboard there. So you've got lights there, so little footlights. Yeah. Chair swivel here. Yeah, that looks good actually. There is some space for your feet there. Let's have a sit and we can have a little look around. There's your table there. It's nice. It's a familiar cab. You've got your standard air conditioning here. It's delivery mileage, this one, obviously, but depends on what van you choose to have converted. Rear view screen there. Yeah, that's interesting, isn't it? You've got windows at the back there. You could have a rear view mirror, but they've chosen to put a rear view camera on there. No doubt you can choose what you want on here. And this is the aftermarket head unit here, a USB point. Good to see. And is that the cool box? It is a cool box, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, typical cool box. So it's obviously the older style, shall we say, but as I say, got delivery mileage on it. It's 2.4 plated. Oh, it's nice. Let's turn around. Yeah. First impressions are always important. This feels like a quality motorhome. The materials feel good, and it doesn't look, you know, built down to a price. And I've got some mats in here, they're fully carpeted. It's a nice carpet as well. Hot and cold. 3-burner gas. Yeah, it's a triplex, so your oven grill there. I like to open drawers. see how it feels. That feels quite solid. Yeah. No, I have to say it does feel well made. Nice clunk when you close the doors. Yeah. Yeah. No, it is good. You've got your Thetford fridge. Oh, I'm going to have to put this down now. Yeah, got that way out. You do have to put that down or to get in the fridge. First drawback I've come across. But yeah, nice good size fridge. Obviously I haven't got all the shelves in there. It is a Thetford fridge. That's just a single door opening, but to be honest, you don't really need anything other than that. Oh yeah, and that's good. Nice size locker there. Yeah, like that. Oh yeah, there's touchscreen lights. Yeah, very nice. It's a nice touch. Put my light on here. Yeah, okay. A fair bit of storage there. You could probably put some of your bedding in there, or cushions or whatever. There's obviously a lot of padding in this van, because the headroom's a couple of inches above my head, but it's nicely padded, so if you do whack your head, there's a temperature sensor, more lights here. It's a good size locker there. That's where a lot of your kitchen stuff's going to go, isn't it? Here's your controls. You've got standard sergeant unit and standard trooper unit. Everyone knows these. And hecky there. Gives you a bit of light into the kitchen. Let's have a look in the washroom. Okay, nice square area. Obviously it is a wet room. Pull down sink. And yep, it's good. Toilet's up on a bit of a plinth, but then you've got somewhere to put your feet there. But the thing about having a deep shower tray there is you don't get water into the rest of the van. Yeah, it's nice to see a separate tap and shower. I'm not so keen on those combined ones. No, it's a good size. And it's nicely lined as well. There's no silly shower curtain, so you're not faffing around with shower curtains and getting tangled up with them. And one thing I would say, I think I'd like to see a stop down there on that door. But yeah, just a little rubber stop. Another 12 volt point here. USB lights. Yeah, they're not the dimmable ones, but they are USB, so happy with that. 240 volt socket in there. I'm not quite sure why that's there, but maybe if you want a microwave or something. Yeah, I suppose you could have a microwave there, couldn't you? Yeah. Yeah, covers all the way around. Another skylight up here. Let's have a sit down. Oh yeah, these are nice. Quite firm. Yeah, no, it's quite a firm, and it's quite long. Obviously you've got quite a deep base there. Nicely padded at the back. TV point would go over there. Yeah, so if you want to look at this, have a proper look yourself if you're interested. It will be at the Newbury show. I'm not going to the Newbury show. We're off to Northumberland. But you've got a nice built-in LED strip there. I haven't seen that before. I mean, you always see these sort of LED lights in there, but that's good. I've covered them up, made it quite neat. Yeah, I like that. I'm going to have a look underneath, shall we? Put that down and lift that up. Oh, blimey. Yeah, the struts are just about enough to keep it open, which is good. Because that is quite a heavy unit, that is. And speaking of the weight, this is going down. Boink. This is about 3 tons, the maximum weight. So it's well within BE class license, standard license. Like this. They're giving me the keys. Rear doors open. What else have you got? Got ASR. Oh, stability, I can't remember what it stands for. It's a stability thing, isn't it? Heated screen, lock the doors, hazards, 12 volt, steering wheel control, cruise control, radio controls. Yeah, it's got all the bits. And it's got the nice pull together blinds as well. Much more sensible than those horrible pull up ones. Yeah, I like that. And a manually operated electric step. I think obviously when you switch ignition on, that goes in, that's what the beep was. Yeah. Very nice. Let's just have a look up on the roof. I think there's a solar panel up there. This is a LED strip there as well, so that's a little awning light, isn't it? There's no awning as such fitted on this. Yeah, very nice. Yeah, not bad, not bad. This is very exciting for me. I get to drive a camper van. First time ever been in a camper van, so I'll try not to bend it. I've got Paul with me. We're on trade plates. I'm just wondering how different it is. We once borrowed a van from a company called Webb's. It was arranged through Oliver, and we borrowed it, but we weren't allowed to drive it for insurance reasons. So we had a weekend at Winchester, and that was it. We could sleep in it, we could use it, but not drive it. It just feels strange. I mean, it still feels you're still quite high up, obviously, the same sort of height, but you're not quite so aware of the length behind you, as it were. Well, you've got, yeah, on this van you've got the what's it called? I can't think. The backrest thing. Brain's gone. To support your back. I've got to think what it was called. So I was looking for the armrests. I haven't got the armrests on there. Oh, but this is very quiet. So you're heading towards Preston? Yeah. The other thing I notice is the brakes. Feel a lot sharper. You haven't got all that weight. You feel tiny, tiny on the road. Keep looking at the wing mirrors. Now I'm enjoying this, it's good. Got my seat a bit upright here. Let's just push it back a bit, that's better. Yeah, thank you for letting me do this.
You're more than welcome.
Straight on?
Yes.
Yeah, I do notice the brakes. Quite good, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, it's funny seeing this old dashboard as well. Yeah, in some ways it's less distracting. You've just got analogue dials. You're not forever sort of going, I'll put it on that menu. And yeah, it's remarkably quiet. Slightly strange driving a manual as well again after a while. It's easy though. I always love these gear changes here for the Ducatos and that the Seville van makes the. It's just to hand, isn't it? It's, this is what I wanted to do, you know. I was been thinking about, you know, downsizing, but always sort of put off by the space considerations, of course, but wanted to know what it was like to drive. It's a nicer drive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dare I say, a bit more car-like.
It is. You get the height, but
Yeah, you've still got the height so you can see above the cars. I mean, there's obviously not much in here at the moment, but it does feel quite lively. What sort of engine have we got on here?
this is the 2.2, 140 brake.
So it's 140, yeah.
Yeah.
So it feels fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you probably don't need anything bigger, really.
No.
Feels more than capable of keeping up with the traffic. It's going to be very strange when I get back in my van. I think I'm staying quiet because I'm just listening to any rattles or anything. There's a slight one from the cooker, isn't there?
Yeah. The pan frets and the milk pan as well.
Oh, he's still got it in there.
Still got it in,
yeah. But that, other than that, it's eerily quiet.
That's one thing we set out to when we started designing the lockers.
Yeah.
To try and create where the fixing points were to the metalwork.
Yeah.
Fabric in to stop any squeaks or anything like that.
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing how much the lockers rattle.
Yes.
I got asked when we was in the NEC to do a little bit of filming about rattles in a motorhome, and that was one thing I picked up on. If the cupboard latches are not latched properly.
Yeah, you tend to start turning the radio louder.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. AC/DC.
That's the one.
We need some of that, don't we? Oh, there you go. Brilliant. And it's down. Yeah, it's the other way. Got the heating turned up. I thought it was getting warm in here. What's the mileage on this one, is it?
I think it's 236, which was delivery mileage.
So 236 miles, wow.
Yeah, the majority of that was the delivery mileage.
Yeah. Remember to change gear. This here, yeah.
That's it, yeah.
It's the other thing about this, it's narrower as well.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. There we are. If you're wondering where it is, there they are. That big thing sticking out is mine. Well, thanks for that, Paul.
You're more than
Really
welcome.
enjoyed that.
Yeah, no, I'm glad you enjoyed it. So it gives you an insight into a panel man as opposed to a coach built.
Yeah. You want it over here.